So as you can see, absolutely everybody on this court is hacking. The mods are not doing anything about it. Jokes does not care. He's not working on RB. He's not doing anything with RB. He's not hiring any new mods. It's time for something to happen. Alright, what's good YouTube? Mav here, and I'm basically gonna just in this video explain all the problems with RB and what Jokes has to do to fix it and raise his player count and keep the community happy. Let's get into it. Alright, so first I'm gonna start off with offense. So as you guys know, Jokes added a game-breaking blow-by animation, which pretty much just buffs shooters, buffs any fast build like a playmaker, a slasher, a shooter. All of those builds are literally god tier now. Besides the fact that, oh wait, playmakers and slashers cannot shoot the ball. So look, you're gonna have the people are gonna be like, hey, why are you blow by abusing? Oh, maybe because when I step back and shoot a 70, it misses every single time. Like 70s are way too inconsistent. If it's a 70%, I don't. So tell me how it's supposed to be the equal of making a 70% should be the exact equal of missing a 30%. Alright, so I miss 30% way more than I make 70%. I'm gonna be honest. So why? Tell me why do 70s never go in like 40% of the time, and then 80s will literally splash every single time. Like it'll be a 79.9, but just because it's a 70 and not a 80, oh, you shot a 70. No, it's not gonna go in. Like the percents need to be a little more consistent. Alright, so next up, I'm gonna have to say that you're going to have to buff the mid-range base, because I remember back in the time, like in June, when a 65 mid-range could shoot twos actually, and you wouldn't have to be a shooter or a shot creator to be able to shoot and actually score even if you're wide open. So I'm saying that, oh, if I have 65 mid-range, I shouldn't be getting 60s from the two-pointer. I should be getting 70s at least. No, not 80s. Not 80s until like 70s, 70 mid-range. But I should be getting at least a 70%. I think that's fair. Alright, next up, you're going to have to shoot, like, nerf some type of shooter, because something to range and like running to the paint, or remove the blow by, because it's literally impossible to guard a shooter who knows what they're doing. The reason I say this is because, first off, you can shoot from anywhere on the twos court. You're shooting from anywhere in the twos court. I have to play up. Alright, so when I have to play up, then you have a blow by animation that freezes you in your tracks. So look, what do you want me to do when I'm guarding a legend shooter? There's not. And on top of that, they can acrobat, because you buff the acrobat percentages. So it's like you're going to have to nerf the shooter, because it's a little too overpowered right now. The only disadvantage to that build is the speed, because you gave them good defense too. Alright, next up, I'm going to talk about how screens on the 2's court is completely unguardable. Alright, so pretty much, if you're playing a legend shooter and you have a big with diamond brick wall, just leave the game. You're not gonna win. It's impossible for you to win. I'm saying this because, alright, so look, I'm gonna shoot a rim running off of screens. Oh, you play up on the screen, you're gonna get the blow by animation. You play back on the screen, oh, the shooter can shoot from anywhere on the court. So it's like, yo, what do you want me to do? There's not anything that you can do. I don't want to make this video all about shooters, how shooters are broken, shooters are this and that, but shooters are gonna need some type of nerf, and especially with screens, because rim running off of screens, especially as a legend, is completely, there's nothing that you could do about it. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so next up, we're gonna get into defense and all the struggles that people have. Alright, so pretty much the blow by animation is the main problem on defense right now, considering that Oh, I'm guarding somebody. They're gonna ENS 90% of the time because everybody knows how to ENS right now. Oh, ENS, you have to great contest the shot where it's gonna go in. Alright, I get in the space to great contest. Blow by. You get a blow by every time, so it's like, bro. First of all, you need to either nerf blow bys or remove them. Remove them and nerf the pushing back. And then cap. Then do something to ENS so it's not. I use ENS a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want it going, but do something to ENS to just stop it from being so abusive with blow bys. Alright, so next I'm gonna just talk about how blocking is just completely ruined. Bigs can barely get blocks anymore. So pretty much when you're a big and you're running, you have a running start. You jump on the back of somebody. You jump straight up in the air. Alright, so first off, tell me why I have a running start and then I just stop out of nowhere. That doesn't make any sense. They should continue to keep that same acceleration the entire jump, especially if they were sprinting. Alright, so next up I'm gonna just go overall. Alright, overall, uh, removing the one grade that you get for passing and rec center just completely ruined teammate IQ. People do not pass unless it benefits their grade because there's not a point to. So adding that one back for passing would be a really smart choice. And farming wasn't really that big of an issue at all. Nobody was complaining about farming. It's just you're nerfing too much stuff instead of buffing stuff. So you're the build that can do the one thing that no other build can do. Like shooters can shoot far. They can aggro now too. Before only shot creators can aggro. That's not the case anymore. Now shooters can shoot from anywhere. Nobody else can do that. The one build that always has unique movesets is always going to win. It's when you nerf stuff too much like this. Alright, again, I'm going to add on to offense. Tell me why legend slashing. Oh, it could be a 4'9" PG true playmaker standing in the paint. Oh, I go and do a driving dunk on him. You get caught up and slowed down. There's not anything that you can do about that. Like, if I have 99 strength and I go and dunk on a 4'9", I should be going to the basket, not getting slowed down. It doesn't make any sense, and considering that the game's name is realistic basketball, then the game should be realistic. But I don't know. Maybe if you talk to the community and hey, you've been focusing on a boxing game, but there's a lot of problems still in your first game. So are you gonna abandon your boxing game too? How do I know that you're gonna go full through with this boxing game and not abandon it like you did RB World 1, RB World 2, and now RB World 3? Alright, last, you're gonna have to give post scorers some type of buff. If you get a rookie stretch on a post scorer, it's locking him up every single time, without a doubt. So when you go to dunk, you get like minus minus 10 or minus 20 without them even jumping. And then when they jump, you get like minus 40. So there's no point in even being a post. Only advantage post has is hooking over smalls, and it's pretty useless considering a defender can just lay over small. So there's really no point to being a post scorer. Adding something back, not like walk back hooks, but something more balanced will be a lot better. And I would actually help bigs be able to score somehow. Alright, last, this doesn't have anything to do with the gameplay. It has to do with the moderation team. So I'm going to put a clip up on the screen, but so as you can see, absolutely everybody on this court is hacking. The mods are not doing anything about it. Jokes does not care. He's not working on RB. He's not doing anything with RB. He's not hiring any new mods. It's time for something to happen. Now, if you go into a park right now, I guarantee you that there will be at least 4 or maybe 5 people hacking. I don't know why the mods aren't doing anything about this, and it's time for something to happen for real. Alright, so on the screen right now, it's just a small section list of people who have been hacking and exploiting and have not been banned yet. As you can see, Park is pretty much taken over by hackers who've been hacking for like 2 months now and have not been banned because the mods are not doing anything about it. So if a new mod team could be hired to ban these hackers so we don't lose the stuff that we can't control, then that would be heavily appreciated. But he's probably gonna say like, oh, just don't play them then. You don't know they're hacking until you get on this fight. So it's like there's nothing that you could do against somebody who's running around at 2 billion speed and freaking teleporting. And these are, first of all, half the mods have left the RB World Discord. Shade left, and then Gabe and Kiri Cali, Markel, all of them have sent a total of 10 messages all combined in that server. So I don't know why there's still even mods in the first place if they're not even doing anything for the game. Alright, anyways, y'all, that's gonna wrap up the video. I appreciate y'all, all y'all who are tuning in to the end. Y'all are some real ones. Make sure to like, subscribe, join my Discord if you haven't subscribed, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.